We're just gonna gloss over that like nothing happened. Generic intro into that goes me here, back with another Night Vale reaction. Today we're doing part 3, which is station management. I have been very intrigued in this show so far, and thank you so much to the people that have commented on this videos, or the past 2 videos, talking about how much they love Night Vale and how they have fond memories of it and how they've never seen anybody react to a podcast before. And I'm just like, we're gonna try it. I'm intrigued by it. I really hope these videos can start performing a little bit better. I do read all your comments, at least them down below. You can check my reaction to episode 2 or part 2. I'll leave it right up there. Also link down below in the description. If I continue the series, there'll be a playlist with all of them going in chronological order in case you want to binge watch all of them. But it is an absolute acid trip of a show with all the crazy things going on. Apparently they were planning things out well in advance. Like episode 2, they talked about stuff that they talk about way later into the series. They're all like setting up a whole lot of stuff right now, so I'm not really sure what the setup is going to lead to. I'm not sure if we're still building up to something right now, but it's going to be interesting if we ever get to it. I'm actually very curious to see how this show goes. People have said the Night Vale community, people hope that like once the Night Vale community hears about this series, they're going to come in droves and watch these videos and enjoy them because they love Night Vale so much. Apparently it has like a cult following, which is kind of cool. I kind of understand, but like I said, shout out to the patrons because they get the videos a day early, and allow me to have a paywall channel. Radio Dano is going to be down in the comment section, is going to be interacting with a lot of your comments. I'm going to be reading every single one of your comments as well, whether you're a patron or not, whether you're subscribed or not, but I really hope you are subscribed. But let's go ahead and jump into station management. All right.
The Arctic is lit by the midnight sun. The surface of the moon is lit by the face of the earth. Our little town is lit too. By lights just
I thought the moon is lit by the sun.
Explain.
I don't think the moon is lit by the earth.
Vale.
Is it because everything's backwards, or it's the wrong way around? I don't know. Comments have been lovely. I really hope this series can perform better. I really hope it can, so I can continue it. Because if it continues and it does good, I will do the entire series. I will. Apparently the Night Vale community are like, they just need to hear about it, and then they're going to come in droves. Because I am intrigued. I am very intrigued.
The Night Vale Daily Journal has announced that they will be cutting back their publication schedule to Monday through Thursday only.
Okay.
Due to the economic downturn and a massive decline in the literate population.
That's a joke.
The Thursday Daily Journal will now be called the Weekend Edition, and on Sundays, newspaper kiosks, usually filled with important newsprint, will be filled with 2% milk. When asked why milk, the journal's publishing editor, Leanne Hart, said, "It is important that we maintain an unbiased approach to news reporting."
That is not relevant to the question at all.
The Night Vale Business Association is
proud God, what is that gonna be like?
New Night Vale Stadium.
Oh,
next to the Night Vale Harbor.
They're building stuff all the time.
Recreation area. The stadium
with the waterfront with no water.
50,000, but will be closed all nights of the year except November 10th for the annual parade of the mysterious hooded figures.
What?
In which all of our favorite ominous hooded figures, the one that lurks under the slide in the Night Vale Elementary Playground.
That's
the
weird.
Ones that meet regularly in the dog park.
The dog park, no one's allowed to.
Occasionally openly steal babies, and for reason no one can understand, we all stand by and let him do it. All of them will be parading proudly through Night Vale
How many are there?
Stadium. I tell you,
they built a stadium for 50,000 for just that?
It promises to be quite a spectacle. And then it promises to be a vast, dark, and echoey space for the other meaningless 364 days of the year.
364.25, but yeah.
Here at the radio station, it's contract negotiation season with the station management again. That's always an interesting time.
Is it?
Now, obviously, I'm not allowed to go into details.
You're going to spill the details.
Negotiation is tricky when you're never allowed to glimpse what you're negotiating with. Station management stays inside their office at all times, only communicating with us through sealed envelopes that are spat out from under the door like a sunflower shell through teeth. Then, in order to respond, You just kind of shout at the closed door and hope that management hears.
Is that a negotiation?
Sometimes you can see movements through the frosted glass.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Large shapes shifting around, strange tendrils whipping through the air. Architecturally speaking,
your boss is the octopus?
The apparent size of management's office does not physically make sense given the size of the building, but it's hard to say, really, as no one has ever seen the actual office.
Have you opened the
Only
door?
its translucence.
Have you broke the window?
Look.
Is it a portal?
I've probably said too much.
Yeah.
I can see down the hall that an envelope just came flying out.
Oh, what does it say?
I pray it's not another HR retraining session in the dark box.
What happens in the dark box?
I'm a reporter at heart. I can't.
What happens in the
report.
dark box? Wow, how did you get that? Somebody bring it to you?
My. Let's go to the 7-day outlook. Your daily shades of the sky forecast.
Okay. Glow cloud?
Monday, turquoise. Tuesday, taupe.
Okay.
Wednesday, robin's egg.
Okay.
Thursday, turquoise taupe.
Oh.
Friday, coal dust.
Whoa.
Saturday, coal dust with chances of indigo in the late afternoon. Sunday, void.
Excuse me?
The city council has asked
We're
me
just gonna
to
gloss
remind
over that like
everyone
nothing
about the
happened.
New drive to clean up litter. Night Vale is our home, and who wants to leave trash all over their home?
At all.
Put it in the garbage can, listeners, and if you see any trash around, pick it up and throw it away.
So
Do
threw it in the
your
trash.
part. Unless the trash is marked with a small red flag. The council has asked me to
Red
remind
flags?
you that any litter marked with a red flag is not to be picked up or approached.
Approached?
Remember the
Why?
slogan?
Does it bite?
No flag goes in the bag. Red flag, run. Listeners,
Why?
we are currently fielding numerous reports that books have stopped working. It seems
that
that
never
all
worked
over
for me.
Night
I
Vale,
can't read.
Books have simply ceased
That's actually a joke.
functioning.
I read all the comments.
Scientists are studying one of the broken books to see if they can understand just what is going on here. The exact problem is currently
Is it Braille?
unclear, but some of the words being used include sparks, meat smell, biting, and lethal gas. For your own safety, please do not attempt to open a book until we have more information on the nature and cause of these problems.
What?
The city council
Oh, we're probably
has
on full
released
screen for
only a
this,
brief
actually.
statement
Hi.
indicating that their stance on books has not changed, and that, as always, they believe that books are dangerous and inadvisable, and should not be kept in private homes.
Do I have books here? I mean, I
Another
have.
warning
Yeah, I
for
have
Night
books.
Vale residents.
Anime books.
Sources
I have
say
P.O.
that
box.
the used and discount sporting goods store on Flint Drive is a
In
front
Michigan?
for the world government. This is based on extensive study of the location, and also because it has a black helicopter pad on which black helicopters regularly depart and land.
Yeah, it does sound like a
Fairly
front.
unusual for a used and discount sporting goods store.
Is it?
We sent our intern, Chad, to try buying a tennis racket. And
Was
have
he
not
shot?
heard back from him for several weeks.
Weeks! And you're just
Which
now
brings
reporting
me
about
to
it?
a related point. To the parents of Chad, the intern.
Unpaid
We regret
intern.
to inform you that your son was lost in the line of community radio duty, and that he will be missed and never
Put that on a
forgotten.
tombstone.
May you all feel blessed to have the family that
F's in
you
chat
have.
for Chad.
And if you're looking for sporting goods, check out Play Ball right over by our own Night Vale community radio station. Play Ball is only a front for the Sheriff's Secret Police,
Oh?
and so can be completely trusted.
Oh? What's with all the fronts? Why do we need fronts? How big of a place is Night Vale? Too big.
Larry Leroy, out on the edge of town, reported that a creeping fear came into Night Vale today. He felt it first as a mild apprehension, then a growing worry, and finally a mortal panic.
Oh?
It passed from him to the employees at the car lot, who crouched behind their cars and cast fearful eyes at the empty sky. It did
Oh,
not
the
affect
void.
old woman Josie,
Nah.
presumably because of her angelic protection.
Yeah, because they put a
It
light
went
bulb
from
in.
there to the rest of the town until we all were shivering in anticipation for a terrible thing we could not yet see. I myself was frozen, sure that any movement would lead to death, that any word would be my last.
Oh, nice.
Of course, that also could have been the contract negotiations with station management and the hideous envelope I just received.
Oh, you just got another one, or was
Also,
that the other one?
I'm battling Lyme disease.
Oh, that's not good. Stop eating limes.
The creeping fear
I know that's
passed.
not what Lyme disease is.
First, leaving Larry Leroy out on the edge of town, and then the car lot, where they went back to offering gently used cars at affordable prices.
Where?
And finally, the rest of us.
My check
who
engine
could
light is
go
on.
back to living with the knowledge that, at any given moment, we will either live or die, and it's no use guessing which. It is not currently known
that's how that
where
works.
the creeping fear will go next. Hopefully, to Desert Bluffs. It would serve them right.
They hate that place for some reason.
2 hawk-eyed listeners sent in reports that Carlos, our curious scientific
Carlos.
visitor, was seen getting his beautiful
The way he talks about Carlos makes me
He was
have a
having
crush
his
on
gorgeous
Carlos.
hair shorn, cut short, so very short from his perfectly shaped, brilliant head. Listeners, I am not one to gossip, even if it is a local celebrity, but please explain to me why Carlos would strip away, decimate any part of his thick black hair, not to ignore the dignified, if premature, touch of gray in the temples.
Oh,
What
why is my hair poofy back there?
treacherous barber
That's weird.
should agree
It's also
to such
2 a.m.
depravity? Who takes mere money
I have
or even soulless joy in depriving
gray
our
hairs in my beard.
small community of such a simple but important act as luridly admiring Carlos's stunning coif? Reports from 2 intrepid sources are that it was Telly the barber.
Oh,
Telly, who likes sports and
Yeah.
has posters of combs. Telly
Sports.
the barber
Trevor
seems
Lawrence.
to be the one who betrayed our community.
Nezuko signed. Both
Telly
signed.
the barber.
Painting my
It
girlfriend.
is Telly the barber at the
Painted.
corner of Southwest 5th Street and Old Musk Road, with the red and white spinning pole and the sign that says Telly's. Telly is about 5'9" with a small mustache and a thick pot belly. He talks with an accent and sneers. Telly the barber cut Carlos's beautiful hair.
Okay, do you have a beef with
according
him?
to reports.
Reports. Who's reporting about Carlos's
Telly.
hair? Okay.
Now, while I gather myself,
Oh, gotta
let's
calm
have a
down.
look at traffic.
Traffic, not the
Oh.
weather.
Wow. Well, that looks pretty good.
What?
Yep. Yes.
Um.
Okay, not too bad there either, I see. Oh, that gentleman needs to slow it down. It is not a race, my friend.
It is.
Not a
Gotta go
little
fast.
one, anyway. That has been traffic.
Well,
And now for an editorial.
the weather? No.
I don't ask favors much, dear listeners, that you know. But I'm asking all of you now to conduct a letter writing campaign to station management, which was not pleased with my discussion of their physical attributes and behavior, and is now threatening to shut down my show, or possibly my life, for good. Their wording was kind of ambiguous. Obviously, we will not be able to deliver the letters directly to the management per se, as no one has ever opened their door.
Why have they
We
tried?
can shout the content of the letters outside their office, and
Maybe they'll hear.
we presume, given an anatomy that includes ears, they will be able to hear what you have to say. So if you like this show, and you want to hear more of it, then we need to hear from you. Make your voice heard to whatever it is that lies in wait behind that darkened office door.
Oh, we needed sound effects, huh?
I'm sorry, dear listeners. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Oh no, not the sponsors. It's gonna be weird.
This segment has been brought to us by Big Rico's Pizza. Listeners,
Big
we are
Rico's
proud to
Pizza.
have Big Rico's as a sponsor.
I have not had
of our
pizza since
show.
2016.
You will not find a better pizza joint in all of Night Vale than Big Rico's. Just
How
the other
big
night,
is Rico?
I stopped by Big Rico's. I was in the mood for a delicious pizza slice, and since Big Rico's is the only pizza place in Night Vale that is not burnt to the ground in an unsolved arson case. And did I mention?
Didn't even
it's
have to
also
mention
the best
arson.
pizza
My
in town?
immediately went there.
I ordered a single Rico slice with 2 authentic toppings, and boy, was
What are the
I
toppings?
satisfied. The flavor was scrumptious. The taste was also scrumptious.
Sure, gun to your head.
And it was warm, the pizza slice. I have been told that even the hooded figures eat there.
Do they?
The waitstaff look like they avert their hollow gazes quite a bit. Even the city council offers its ringing endorsement of Big Rico's.
I feel like they have
All
to.
Night Vale citizens are mandated to eat at Big Rico's once a week.
Once
It is
a week?
a misdemeanor not to.
A misdemeanor? I'll
Big
take that. I'll take
Rico's
that charge.
Pizza.
Just a misdemeanor.
No one does a slice like Big Rico, folks. No one. And now,
For the weather?
sweet listeners, the weather.
The weather, and that's gonna be a song. I don't think they have yet to repeat a song. Apparently, a lot of people get waiting for the bus. It's still stuck in people's head. It might be a little quiet because it's quite loud. What? 64? They got that wedding annulled immediately. He took the ring off. He took the ring off immediately. What? The songs don't have anything to do with the story, right? I don't think they do. What should he do? Decent song. Fought the urge? Okay. Oh, she got married. Let me guess, her husband's gonna end up dead. Aw. What is the story here? What is the story here? Peaches. What? I knew what? No, well, yeah. Answer your question with a question. Oh, okay. What? Just one? Like what? Keep saying I do, which is what you say at a wedding. Oh, well. That has nothing to do with Night Vale at all, I don't think.
radio audience.
Are you okay, bro?
I come to you live from under my desk,
Oh?
where I've dragged my microphone and am currently hiding in the fetal position.
Nice.
Did you write letters? Maybe you should not do this anymore. Station management has opened its door for the first time in my memory and is now roaming the building.
Oh, and they're gonna find you.
I don't know exactly what management looks like, as
you don't want to find out.
I took cover under my desk, and I can only hope that they are not listening to what's going out right now.
Imagine if they were.
I may have sealed my fate.
Nah, you're fine.
I can hear only a kind of clicking footstep and a faint hissing sound, like releasing steam.
Bro, it literally sounds like a dinosaur.
An intern went to see what management wanted.
An intern?
Not returned.
Dude, I would not be an intern in Night
You
Vale.
are related to Jerry Hartman, afternoon board operator at Night Vale Community Radio. I'm sorry to inform you that he is probably dead, or at least corporeally absorbed into management permanently.
Into management. He got promoted.
Jerry and Chad, the interns, will
To
both
either
be
customer or
restored.
management.
We will surely see them in the Thanksgiving Day Dead Citizens Impersonation Contest, which this year
What?
will be in the employee
You
lounge
have-
under the Night Vale Mall from 11
There's a
a.m.
mall?
to
You have a
9:45
contest for that?
p.m.
Bro, no, we gotta unpack
There will
that.
be a cash bar and 2 twister boards.
2 twisters? Nah, I draw a line at... I need 3.
Make a break for the door. If you don't hear from me again, it has truly been a pleasure.
You're gonna be fine.
Night Vale. And goodbye.
Okay.
Welcome
Oh.
to Night Vale, is a production
Night Vale,
of Comic
of course.
Books. It is written by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Craner and produced by Joseph Fink.
The voice
of Night
act-
Vale is
yeah.
Cecil Baldwin.
So good.
Original music by Disparition. All of it can be downloaded for free at disparition.info.
It is kind of sick.
This
Oh,
episode's
that had
was Bill and Annie
almost
by
800,000
Chuck
or
Brodsky.
750,000.
Find out more at chuckbrodsky.com.
Station
Check out
management.
commonplacebooks.com
They're upsetty.
For more information on this show, as well as our books on the
The
unused
Big
story
Dig.
ideas of H.P. Lovecraft and what it means to be a grown-up. Today's proverb: there's a special place in hell. It's really hip. Very exclusive.
What do you mean? No, I don't want to find out. I do not want to find out. Okay, so that was part 3, Station Management. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was certainly something, and these episodes just continue to get weirder and weirder, even though we've already gotten used to weird and weird. Crazy enough, this isn't the most crazy video I have recorded today, because I'm reacting to Chainsaw Man right now, and that is something. That is in fact something. But this was Night Vale. Welcome to Night Vale, part 3, Station Management. I don't know what the deal is with Station Management. I guess the negotiations are not going good. They seem upset. I don't know. The next episode is going to be the PTA meeting. Does anybody even talk about there being children? I mean, there's like adults and stuff that are growing and interns, so I assume there's children. It's like a school and stuff. You don't want to talk about children. Babies go missing, so I guess that does kind of make sense. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you share it to anybody else that you know that likes Night Vale. If you like the video, that helps the video. Watch it. Comment as well. I do read all your comments, at least from down below. Radio Dano, one of my patrons that told me about Night Vale and introduced me to Night Vale, he'll be down in the comment section talking to you as well. So definitely leave some comments down below. I hope you have a wonderful rest today. Hopefully I made it just a tiny little bit better. But until next video, take care and kitty music.
We were